We are pleased to introduce you to Arctic Peak's Purified Water. It's designed for use in all soda fountain beverage dispensers. All hard water problems evaporate while simultaneously optimizing taste and carbonation. Beverage syrup costs may be reduced by up to $10,000 per store per year. The high-volume water firewall flow serves all water, ice, and drinks as well as all food preparation and water-related operations. Actually, it can serve the entire building operation. Arctic Peak's Purified Water may be the most important advancement in water treatment for food preparation, baking, and soda fountain service. Just as efforts are made to cyber-proof your business with an IT firewall that blocks unwanted traffic from infecting your computer and protects a company's intranet of multiple sites, the Arctic Peak's Water Firewall protects you, your customers, and your business from liability that may arise from a waterborne biocontaminant that slithers or creeps into your water supply. It also protects your business from heavy metals and chemical contaminants that assuredly you don't want to penetrate your operation's water, ice, and beverages. Things you just don't want in your water. Heavy metal minerals are eliminated with Arctic Peak's Purified Water. This system is proven to make hard water problems evaporate, as they relate to all commercial water-related equipment, such as ice makers, coffee and espresso machines, etc. The filtration part of our purification system is very powerful and efficient at stopping chemical contamination. Chemicals like radon, thallium, and radium can be stopped at our water firewall. Without wasting water or need for any storage tanks, our robust purification process increases profit and delivers high-volume, delicious, purified water 24/7, 365. Food service industries have never before been offered this option. After more than 2 decades of research and data gathering, we have come to learn that because of hard water, unreliable, inconsistent water-to-syrup ratios, and other previously unknown variables, it translates today into wildly out-of-control beverage costs, proving that some enterprises may be losing from $10,000 to $20,000 per store per year. Our patented agile technology bridles beverage costs and optimizes beverage performance for outstanding drinks and maximum profit. Most food service businesses want to find and employ effective ways to reduce their operating costs. That always translates into more profit. With our Fountain Maximizer, we guarantee syrup savings by 10% over national brand standard syrup-to-water ratios. You see here, we have identified the syrup waste. When this waste is prevented, it translates directly into increased profit. Through our decades of research, we have found that 99% of dispensed drinks are off their target ratio. Coca-Cola tells us that there are 154 24-ounce drinks in a 5-gallon bib of Diet Coke. After documenting through our savings and waste audit, we found that in this case, there were only 134 drinks vended out of that 1 5-gallon bib. All of the lost syrup was actually wasted when it went out with the 134 drinks, as they were individually dispensed. Arctic Peak's Purified Water within our Fountain Maximizer controls a variety of variables besides capturing the would-be lost or wasted syrup. Because of its science-based ability to let flavors more fully emerge and sweetness to manifest more completely, it extends the syrup to make 178 drinks. That's 44 more drinks in this case. We have gathered and validated data for 2 decades and have come to know that fountain syrup waste pervades the industry worldwide. The red line in this graph shows 162 out-of-control ratios and represents 18.89% dispensed beverage syrup waste. It reveals that target ratios are off by 99%. The green line shows, in contrast, actual Arctic Peak's results. There is no greater taste and ratio control in the food and beverage industries than the Fountain Maximizer system. So we maximize profits via delicious, purified water with consistent and on-target syrup-to-water ratio control. We help restaurants, fast food, C-stores, and even hotels achieve superior water, ice, beverage taste, and consistency across multiple locations. We find that it can boost a broader range of customer satisfaction, increase sales, and build customer loyalty. Here we explain the science-based foundation and reasoning that supports all of our claims and sets our Fountain Maximizer and Water Firewall apart from and above all other food service water treatment options. Let me explain the text and images in this slide. First, we have 5 samples of water from 5 different C-store sites. We add chemicals to make the heavy metals sink to the bottom of each tube. They each come through and form highly different chronic and acutely negative impacting sources that make it impossible for any waters to ever taste the same. We believe that no cartridge filter process in the world actually removes these contaminants. The dissolved heavy metal solids simply pass on through the cartridge. As long as these contaminants remain in the water, water can never taste its very best, nor can water from different sources ever be made to taste the same, not ever. The text explains that our system removes heavy metals of lime, calcium, magnesium, and iron, also known as hard water or dissolved solids. They are kind of an oxymoron. See the precipitates at the bottom of the tubes. It's important to see those heavy metals, now out of suspension, settle to the bottom of the tubes in different amounts. They get removed from the water as they are exchanged for sodium ions. Because of the varying amounts of hardness in the water, the ion exchange process does lead corresponding amounts of sodium in Arctic Peaks water. Hardness is not just removed with our ion exchange purification process. This exchange process trades the heavy metals or pulls hardness out of the water and simultaneously releases sodium ions into the water from the resins that captured the hardness for later release into the sewer during the fusion system cleaning cycles. See ion exchange in the glossary of terms document. Here are 4 things to remember that makes Arctic Peaks water taste and perform the same at multiple locations. This is the science that separates Arctic Peaks purification from all other filter, softening, or reverse osmosis systems, along with our quasi-vertical integrated plumbing. First, food scientists learned that sodium suppresses bitterness. You've heard of MSG, monosodium glutamate. It's a flavor enhancer. Arctic Peaks purified water has no MSG, but the result is that bitterness is suppressed by those corresponding amounts of sodium within the several different water sources. Second, because bitterness is suppressed, it allows flavors to more fully emerge. Third, suppressed bitterness allows sweetness to surface more completely. And fourth, sodium opens the taste sensors in the taste buds for maximum taste clarity. Arctic Peaks water may become the industry standard because hardness is exchanged with sodium, not just removed. Food, baking products, and especially beverages made with Arctic Peaks water taste remarkably better. The most amazing result is that there are no discernible water taste differences between multiple store sites employing the Fountain Maximizer and Water Firewall that produces Arctic Peaks purified water. Therefore, recognizing there are always some limits, a never-before-possible result is achieved. Water can virtually be made to taste the same across the world. Through our patented high-volume liquid technology, our robust water firewall neutralizes waterborne contamination, shielding our clients from liability and protecting their guests from disruptive disasters. Next is a KSL video clip that offers some issues to consider.
Dr. Kim Mulvihill is joining us here to explain, and this really isn't something that we want to hear a lot about.
No, you don't want to hear about it. You know, we love to fill her up. This is the handy-dandy little 44-ounce size. However, researchers tested more than 100 beverages from self-serve and staff-serve dispensers. 48% of the beverages contained fecal matter. More than 11% were contaminated with E. coli, and 17% were tainted with a bacteria known to cause meningitis. Yuck.
Learn how to avoid this problem and how to maximize your beverage services profit. It's not what you sell, it's what you stand for. If your competition has Arctic Peaks purified water and you don't, your competition will dominate.
The KSL video clip was just a reminder of what it means if you choose to pass on our technology. If your competition has Arctic Peaks purified water and you don't, your competition wins. All restaurant chains' water, ice, and drinks will be consistent site to site, never before possible. The Water Firewall serves all food prep, coffee, ice, and fountain drinks. Optimum taste, carbonation, and profit. Water-related equipment life extended 3 times longer or more. Vertically fused components yield control variables never before achieved. Fixed 10-year, turnkey service and support.